and welcome to Yogamotorskills. I'm going to record some children's yoga sessions with you today. So I'm really happy that you can be with me because at the moment I know we have a little bit of distancing going on. So people are told to stay away from each other a little bit more. So I thought I'd bring my yoga to you and your kids. Okay. Oh, no touching face. Okay, let's get started. All right. Our one today is a theme of unicorns because we all love unicorns and they're magical and they're mysterious and we can behave like unicorns and then we can spread a little bit more happiness and magic around. And unicorns do have some reminders for us. Lessons from the unicorn is there's magic inside of you. Anything is possible. Dreams can come true. You don't need wings to fly and meet your goals. And it's on to be different, okay? So it's cool to be different. And always believe in yourself, even if nobody else does. So there's some lessons from the unicorn. All right, let's get started with our kids today. So we're looking at the ages of around 3 up to maybe 11. We can find our little kid inside us, okay, at any age. So let's get started on our unicorn theme. So we're just starting here with a little bit of, I suppose, focus, we call it, little mini meditation. Start off with our breathing and a little bit of focus here. So I'm going to play. If we just listen to this sound for a moment, and I'd like you, when you don't hear the singing bowl anymore, I'd like you to put your hand up. Not now when you hear it, when you don't hear it anymore. So you can put your hands on your ears and just listen below your ears. And you might like to do a little sound with me as we go around. The sound here is like an om. Kind of drowns out any outside noises around us. And breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose, out through our mouth. In through our nose, out through our mouth. And just quietly sit until you don't hear the sound anymore. Say hello and welcome. All right, unicorns. They are beautiful creatures. Let's hear my story today. So, ombre surprise. Ombre, here he is. Did a little drawing for you. You can see it. Okay, ombre is waking up early one morning and he is very happy on his comfy cloud. So let's get on our comfy cloud because he lives up in the sky, okay? So let's come down to our comfy cloud here in our nice resting pose here. And breathe in through your nose. And then he is awoken by the sweet smell of a lotus flower. So we're going to smell the lotus flower. Head down again. Very nice. And he stretches, wakes himself up with his hooves out, chest open, and he comes to all fours here. And he gives himself a little shake, okay? The unicorn, Mr. Ombre, and he shakes himself awake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake yourself awake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake yourself awake. And he comes up with his horn. Here it is on top of his head. And his tail, the opposite side. And he wiggles it and wishes it around. Wish, 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 wish. And the other side, breathe in. And wish, 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 wish. And he comes back down. What else does he have to do in the morning? He has to brush his long mane. So he sits to the side like this, and he brushes his long mane. Brush, 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 brush. He comes around and he stretches his leg underneath himself, and he reaches back for his long mane. And he turns himself around to the front, and he reaches back the other way. My long mane. Doesn't matter if you don't reach it today. Long mane. That's it. And he comes back down and he gives it another brush, brush, brush. And the other way. Brush, brush, brush. Good job. And turns it around the other side. Ready to brush your long mane? Brush, brush, brush. That's it. And then coming around. Here we go. And grab your left foot. And this is pretending to be your long mane now. So we'll brush, brush, brush. And then we'll come back to the center. Make sure that heel's down there where you can see it underneath your hip. And then lift up his head, his majestic horse head. And he reaches around to brush his mane. Brush, 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 brush. And his tail. Brush, brush, brush. And back down. And he comes back into the center and he wants to take another smell of that beautiful flower he saw before. So he pretends to be a flower just like this. And you can make one of these too. You just put it on your little beanie. And you can be as funny as me. Ready? Let's put it on. It's got sticks in it. No. Ready? Here we go. Whoop. There it is, my lovely flower hat. Okay, so I'm going to be a lotus flower. Are you ready? I'm going to sit up tall here, and we're going to smell the flower. Ready? Deep breath in and out. Blow the petals away. In and out. And then we're going to be the butterfly on the lotus flower. Butterfly, 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 flying all around. Now it's time to touch the ground. Here we go, down to the ground. Lovely. And then wake up. Flap your wings, 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 and back to the center. Okay, with our flower today, we're going to lift it up one more time. Ready? Here we go. And we're going to see if we can put some water into the pollen. Water, splash, splash, splash. And the other side, splash, splash, splash. Poke our hands into the pollen and then make some other little flowers. It doesn't matter if you roll back, ooh, and then you come back up, or you just have one hand, two hands. See if we can balance. Good job, my flowers. And come back down. And then we take our lotus once again and we sit up nice and tall. We can take half lotus with our foot up here and across. There we go. Okay, he was all ready now to get on with his day, Mr. Ombre. So he decided that he was going to try and find some friends to play with. So he jumped out of bed, brushed his teeth, got his mane ready, and he stretched up into a tall mountain. Are we ready? Tall mountain. We search for them. First, let's see who he searched for. I get my little book. Ombre galloped to the rainbow's edge to see if he could find anybody. Where could his friends be? Let's look. Over here. He even bent his legs to get down further. No, can't see anybody there. And then he went to the other side of the rainbow's edge. He put his legs out wide to look over the rainbow's edge. Came down for a forward fold. Is anybody here? Where could his friends be? Maybe, I'll have to wait for them to arrive. Now, he did that, and he was very good about waiting. He stood there very quietly, and waited. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes with your toes, 20 minutes with the other toes, and still no friends. So he did it again. He leaned forward and he counted 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and still no friends. So he wondered where on earth they could all be. He decided he was going to have to stretch really deeply over the end of the rainbow. So he came into his big plank position. Down he came, and he stretched up, and he looked over the end of the rainbow. Could he see any of his friends over there? Nope, no friends. So he came back. He was a little bit sad. So he went down into his little resting pose. And then he decided that he'd just have to entertain himself. So what did he plan to do? Let's have a look. Next, Ombre practiced leaning over the rainbow with one hoop in the air, just for fun. And then he imagined he could sail over the rainbow as he pretended to be a boat in boat pose. He wondered in his mind if he could one day slide down the other side and find a pot of gold. Just like my pot here, but there's no gold in it. See my pot? No gold. Okay, so off he went. Here he goes. He's going to do his standing bow pose first. Ready? Coming up here. And he leaned forward, or you can call this Lord Shiva pose too, or dancer's pose. Ready? He leaned over the edge, coming into his pyramid pose first. Parasbota Asana. And then he decided he'd reach forward and come up into that dancer's pose, or the Lord Shiva, the king. Ready? And he stretched up and looked over the mountain's edge, the rainbow's edge. I can't see any of them, but at least I'm practicing my balancing. And then he tried the other way to see if he could see his friends. Stepped his hoof forward and leant forward. Reached his hand forward, and then he grabbed onto the opposite leg. Here he goes. And he nearly fell over. We'll try it again. Ready? And breathe in. See if you can try. and he grabbed his hoof and he reached it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looked over the edge of the rainbow. No friends. So, what else did he decide to do? Remember, he was going to pretend he was rowing on a boat over the edge of the rainbow. So down he came, had his legs up. Here we go, we're going to go rowing. Lean back a little bit. Row, row, row my boat gently over the rainbow. If I see a pocket pot of gold, I'm going to say, hey-ho! Ready? Let's do the other side. Row, row, row your boat gently over the rainbow. If you see a pot of gold, don't forget to say, hey-ho! And so here he comes to his sitting position again while he has another think. What else can I do by myself? Ombre spotted a butterfly. Maybe I could chase the butterfly. Or maybe I could pretend to be a butterfly. So he pretended to be a butterfly. And he stretched up his wings. He flew up to the sky. And he painted some spots on it. Spot, spot, spot. And the spots over here. And the spots over there. The spots in the air. And the spots in my leg. A spot on my wing. Lots of little spots everywhere, everywhere. It's a spotty kind of day. And then he said it on the other side. Are we ready? Breathe in, lift it up. He put a spot over here and a spot over there and a spot in the air and a spot everywhere. And because it was a spotty kind of day. There we go. Now, he decided, well, if my friends are not coming to me, I'm going to have to be like a butterfly and fly out to see where they are. So he knocked on a few doors once he decided to fly off the rainbow with his beautiful wings, because Ombre is a unicorn, has lovely wings. So he did that. Are we ready? Here he comes. Stretch out your wings and fly like a unicorn off the rainbow's edge. Fly. Wow, I can see lots of things from up here. I can see Neptune. I can see Mercury. I can see, what else is Saturn? I can see lots and lots of different planets everywhere. Wow. I think, he said to himself, I might go and visit Neptune first. So then he came to the other side and he flew around the other side of his special planet. Here he goes. Ooh. And the first one that he came to, what's that over there? That's Saturn. I can see Saturn. He decided to knock on the door. Can you knock on the door while you're up here? Knock, knock, knock. No answer. So Ombre went to Uranus and he wanted to find his friend there. So he knocked on the door. Are we ready? We're going to knock on the door on our bottoms. Are we ready? That's it. Stretch your legs up and see if you can stretch them up a little bit higher. Always look up and knock, knock, knock with his hoof and knock, knock, knock with the hoof. No answer. So he decided to sit and have another think. Now, my friends aren't on, they aren't at Saturn, they aren't at Uranus. So maybe I'm going to have to knock on someone else's door. What about Jazz? She lives on Jupiter. Jazz, the unicorn. Yes, let's go there. So he went to get ready to go to Jupiter. and he decided he was going to pretend to be a rocket going off to Jupiter. Are we ready? Get on your knees. Here we go. And we're down. Ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rocket. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big rocket flying everywhere. Good job, my rocket. And then he stood still like a rocket shooting through the sky. Oh, he hit something. What was that? Oh, it must have been one of those planet rocks. Moon rock maybe. Anyway, he was there and he went knock, knock, knock. Yes. Knock, knock, knock. Yes. No Jazz. He looked around the garden for her to see if he could find her. He bent his legs. He looked to the right. He looked to the left. He looked to the right. He looked to the left. He looked to the right again. And he came back to the center. I cannot find him. Her anywhere. What am I to do? We had a little pray. I hope she comes home soon. I really want my friend to play with. Will she come soon? Maybe I'll just sit on a rock. Okay, so he sat down on the rock and looked beside him and he saw a frog. What are you doing there, Mr. Frog? I'm just sitting very still because I don't like to do anything. I just like to sit and wait for flies. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Sometimes I say a little prayer for the flies to come by. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Ombre thought, that's very interesting. So when you're just sitting waiting for flies, you do nothing. Okay, I'm going to try that. Frog said, stop that humming. I don't like it. Okay. I have to be really quiet. Sorry. Okay. Now, he thought for a moment while he sat there with the frog. Maybe I need a little rest before I go to Venus. I'm getting a bit tired. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just jump there like a frog. Ready? Jump, 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 and jump. Oh, quick, knock on the door. Hello, hello. Is anyone there in Venus? Come on, come out to play with me, Vino. Vino. Vino number 1. Vino number 2. No friends. So he sat down again. So, anywhere else I can go. Maybe I can go to Pluto. Yes, I could do that. Or maybe I could, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to my house over the rainbow for just a little while. Let me think. I'm going to sit in Dandosano here and have a little think. See, here he is, sitting and thinking. Before he gets back to the rainbow, see him sitting and thinking. And then he decided, yes, I think I will go back home to my rainbow. He wants to make a rainbow with me. Let's go down like a bridge pose. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rainbows up. Here we go. Red and yellow, pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Ooh, and down. Good job. Now, he thought, the only way I can do anything fun is to slide down the rainbow. So that's what I'll do. Ready? Here I go. Big slide. Whoop! That was fun. Woohoo! Look up. Hang on a minute. Oh, I gotta go. Gotta go on my sled this time. Ready? Let's go on our sled. That was fun. What else can I do? Now I'm back at my rainbow. Maybe I can play with my cat. Come here, pussy, pussy, pussy. Pussy, 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 cat. Pussy, come on, let's play. Oh, hang on a minute. Come over here. Got something to tell you. What? The dog's coming. Oh, are you going to pretend to be angry like this? Are you? Or maybe we can play disco, 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 cat. Disco, 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 cat. Maybe not. Okay, how about we just go down for a drink of milk? Yum, 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 yum. And how about, what else can we do? We can scare the dog by pretending to be a dog. Ready? Downward dog. Ruff, ruff. Come to your downward dog. Ruff, ruff. What about shaking our tails? Tail shaking. Yeah, three-legged dog. Other side, three-legged dog. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Good job. Come forward for a bit of a grasshopper now. Grasshoppers, jump, leap, leap, jump, leap, 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 jump, leap, leap, and freeze. Good job. Well done. Bring your other foot forward and back down we come. Oh, that was fun. Now what else am I going to do? Maybe I could try doing this thing that my friend Alma does. Alma, not Elmo, Alma from Uranus does this, a bow pose. I think she's very clever. So let's try and do that. Ready? On our bellies. Bum 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 bum. And grab onto our legs, legs. Foot. See if we can grab the other one. And whoop, up we come. Whoa, this is fun. Grabbing onto my hooves. Whoa. This feels really cool. Whoa. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I'm a bit tired now. Wow, I wonder where those friends are. They've been out all day. I just have to keep doing my thing till they come. Say one more little prayer. Pray for my friends, pray for my friends. Where are my friends? These are my friends. Saturn from Saturn, Mars from Mars, Nico from Neptune, here he is. Who else are my friends? Jazz from Jupiter. Who else are my friends? Oh, it's Venus from Venus, bouncing like a stick. And it's Mr. Silo from the Sun, and he does an eagle pose. That's what I could do while I'm waiting, an eagle pose. Here we go. Ready? Let's get down on our nest. And fly like an eagle. I'm the unicorn pretending to be the eagle. Standing on my mountain. I'm going to bend my knees. And then I'm going to lift up my left little foot and put it over the top of the other one. And I'm going to stand here and balance and show everyone my medallion. stick worms. And then I'm going to come in with my little beak. So you can hold it like this and look over the edge of the mountain. Or you can bring your hands out the front and you can swap over your arms and bring it up here and hold your eagle. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, eagles. Let's try the other side. Ready? Bend our knees, lift it up. Whoa. Come back to steady. And straight out the front or just here. And swap it over and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the foot for a minute. Whoa, well done. Good job, eagles. Well, that was fun. Silo would have liked seeing me do that, but he's not here. Well, just as he finished doing his last pose, that's me, ombre, he squinted to see in the distance to see if he could see anyone. Nope, I can't see anyone. Come on, let's see. Let's get my eyes working very well here. Ready? I'm going to do something called palming. Nope. And again. Nope. I'm going to do some clock eyes and see you right around the universe. No, other way. No, can't see anyone. Well, guess what? As he was really just starting to feel a little bit tired, he said he looked at behind him and he heard a little sound. Nay, nay. Who's that? Nay, nay. It's me, your friend Saturn. Silo from Saturn. Really? What do you have? What are you doing here? He said, oh, I've come with a gift. Really? A gift? How exciting. What gift have you got for me? He said, I've brought all your friends. All the friends are coming in. Yay! Come in, friends. Come in. And there they were, all around him. And you know what they said? We are going to surprise you. That's why we've been hiding all day. We wanted to surprise you and sing happy birthday because we were making this big, ginormous cake for you. What? Just for me? Yes, we were. Wow. Look at those candles. There's 5. I must be 5. Yes, you are. Happy birthday, ombre. Thank you. Here, can I count them and can I blow them out myself? Yes, you can. Excellent. I'm going to count 5 candles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! And a big breath in. I did it! Yes, I'm 5. I forgot. Thank you for coming and bringing my beautiful cake. Can you tap your head and run to your tummy? Other side, tap your head, run to your tummy. I'm going to share it with all of you. I'm so happy that you came to see me on my special day because I forgot it was my special day. And there they are, all his unicorn friends playing on the rainbow all afternoon together with ombre. There they are. Whee! Yay! And thank you for joining me in my story. Now, just to finish up, it's something special for you. Okay. I want you to find something like a little pillow or maybe a little star, and I want you to place it inside your chest, just up on your chest here. And we're going to say something together to finish off. Are we ready? Okay, here it is. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are, with bright eyes and nice round cheeks, a talented person from head to feet. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. And then we finish with our poem. The sun lights my way all through the day. The rain comes along to help me play. And the moon at night makes the darkness bright. Moon pose, other side. Half moon, crescent moon. And my friends are all here. It's a happy day. Yay, shake hands. And namaste. And